Hey, it's James. Welcome back to the channel. So glad you are here. I am the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country, and like I said, I love the fact that I'm able to take trips like this and go places and see stadiums in person, and then make videos for you so you can see them. I do want to mention quickly that I put Arizona and Ole Miss is honorable mentions just because Arizona, I think, has a great indoor practice facility. I think the end zones look great. It's just in between. They just need more brick or something to kind of spruce it up a little bit. But that one end zone where their football operations section looks fantastic. Same with Ole Miss. They have probably the best indoor practice facility in the country, or one of them. And then the end zones look fantastic, but in between, it's just kind of basic looking. It's very, I don't want to say generic, I want to say utilitarian. It needs more color, Be proud of your school colors, Ole Miss. Paint some of the stuff underneath your school colors. That would really help a lot. Number 10, Arizona State. They're on this list because they too have a great, in one of their end zones, it's football operations area that's modern looking. It looks fantastic. They do have great concessions, and they have good parking. They have a couple parking garages within walking distance of their stadium. So kudos to them. Number 9, I put Kentucky. My wife wasn't as high on Kentucky as I was, but I do like it's just overall, I liked that campus. I felt really comfortable there. It was a good amount of parking. The indoor practice facility was cool. It's just a clean looking stadium. Not a lot of brick, but still good looking. It's very similar to like Ohio State in the sense that it's just really clean looking. They do use a lot of banners in places to add some color to the stadium. I think that's a really good touch. So I put Kentucky at number 9. I put Mississippi State at number 8. They too do something similar with the maroon. They've got different banners around. The thing that I'm just kind of like scratching my head, the one end zone, it literally, all you could see was they had like this one building. It looked like a building for alumni, and then the not billboard, but the video screen. And I don't know, I just wish they would fill in those corners and put more seats there. But overall, it's a good looking stadium. Missouri's at number 7. They do have a good amount of brick, and their football offices in the one end zone look fantastic. I can't wait for them to. They're supposed to add more seats. They're supposed to add an upper deck on both sides, and I just think it has a lot of potential to look. Apparently, Missouri's going to make their stadium over 80,000 when it's all said and done. So, Utah at number 6. I've been told time and time again that this place is very, very loud when on game day. It's a very good-looking stadium. I almost wish there was a little bit more brick, but the white looks really good. I love the logos. I love the Olympic Village area that they have. They still have the the torch where you literally light it at the bottom, it shoots all the way up, and you can see the flame inside the stadium. The one end zone that they just improved looks fantastic. So kudos to them. Number 5, Texas Tech. I love the Spanish architecture. I love what they're doing, and they're in the middle of a construction project, and it's going to be fantastic when it's done. And I know for a fact that their concessions are really good. Last time I went to a baseball game, I had brisket nachos, and my team was getting their butts kicked, and I'm just sitting there just stuffing my face going, okay, this may suck, but at least this food tastes good, you know. Number 4, Kansas State. The limestone looks fantastic. On the home side, it looks like when you're walking up to it, it looks like a castle. And they made the other side look so much better. That was the one weakness that stadium had, and they've improved it. They built a new indoor practice facility that also has that limestone. It's right next to the stadium. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Love it, love it, love it. And it's just a small thing I noticed when I went to a Kansas State game. All the music they play in between was like 70s and 80s rock. That was cool. That really added to the atmosphere. A lot of times when you go to a football game, you hear, well, quite frankly, I'm not a big fan of rap. So, but I just remember walking away from that going, you know, I didn't hear a single song that I didn't like. That was really good. Number 3, North Carolina. My gosh, the outside isn't the greatest. The end zones look really good. In between, yeah, but inside, tons of chairbacks. I think there's only like one section that has benches still, but that baby blue, that North Carolina blue in the chairs looks fantastic, and all the trees around the stadium, fantastic environment. I probably say I think they need a little bit more parking, but you could probably add a parking garage next to every one of these, and it would be needed. Except for Louisville, which is number 2. Wow, it was tough. This was tough because I almost wanted to put them number 1. But the brickwork at Louisville, it's like in the corners, it's not connected. But other than that, it's absolutely phenomenal. You can see the concession stands as you're walking around. You can see that they have a ton of parking. Great indoor practice facility. And they've got a train, very similar to South Carolina. There's a unused train that has been converted into a restaurant. And it's next to the stadium. It's super cool. So I almost want to say 1A and 1B because Louisville's facilities are great. But as far as medium-sized stadiums between 50 and 75,000, I know some of you are going to be like, well, you're a homer. No, I've got to put Boone Pickens Stadium there. I've got to put them as number 1. The brickwork goes all the way around. They were one of the first ones I noticed to actually allow outside restaurants to sell food in their stadium. The choices of vendors is fantastic. Parking, some could call it an issue, but if you saw my video, I told you flat out there are churches that you can park at nearby. Your money's going to go to a good cause, and you get a decent parking spot. So, but the gap between Louisville and Oklahoma State is like paper thin because both of them have great facilities. So if you are new, please hit like and subscribe. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we will put the list out for the large stadiums. So stay tuned. You're going to want to see that. Until then, have a great day.